Hello everyone, my name is Hannah Sharma and I'm back with a new topic arguments. So let's get started. First, let's give the heading and okay and run. So arguments are informations that are given to a user defined function. So maybe if we give make a function and then we just leave the bracket empty and then what we want to we write what we want to print. So arguments are basically the information given in here. So let's understand this with an example. Like I have some names with the same surname, like Sharma. So I want to give the first name by myself, and Sharma should be fixed. So I will use the arguments to do that. So I will write name and then over here name plus to give space we can use this double inverted commas plus Sharma should be fixed. So if we run this, we have made this function now. Now we have to call this function, and then we have to write the first name like Pooja. And then if we execute, we have got Pooja Sharma. Now if we do it again, one more example if we take with Hannah, so we have got both the names with Sharma surname fixed. Now, if I want to give the first name also by myself and the last name also by myself, so this is the question that we can we use give more than two arguments? So yes, we can. If we just copy and paste over here, and I want to give the last name also by myself, so last name, and then over here also we'll write. Now we will run this and then call this function. Okay, so we have written the first name and the last name. Then if we execute, we have got that name Swati Agrawal. Okay, so let's take one more example. Maybe print. So now if we execute, we have got Ayana Verma also. Or this was a little bit wrong. If we call a function, we have to call function. Okay, then also we will get Ayana Verma. Okay, now Now is the topic that can we use the arguments with if, elif, and else statements. So let's understand the topic with some examples. Okay, let's give this as a heading. And now we have a question that we have to make an electricity bill. Okay, so we will do that. And we have to give such instructions that the last date is this or you will have to pay fine and all these informations. Okay, So write a program to make an electricity bill of maybe people, five people, and give the for the okay. So this is our question, but there are some conditions also, like if uh, less than 500 unit used, so we have to pay rupees 5 per unit. Okay, and then if less than if more than 500 unit and less than 700 unit used, pay rupees 10 per unit. Okay, we'll just copy this statement, paste. More than 700 unit used and less than 1000 unit used, we pay rupees 15 per unit, and then if more than 1000 unit used, pay 20 rupees 20 per unit. Now this is our condition. Okay, I will just then done. Okay, now we have to solve this question. So first we have to write a program to make the electricity bill, and then we have to just give the instructions. So first we'll make the electricity bill, and then we have to give these conditions while making the electricity bill. Okay, so we have to make a function to make our work easy. So maybe function name bill, and we will give an argument n, and then give the condition that if n is less than or equal to 500, print your bill is rupees. Okay, just a minute. Bill is rupees comma n into 5, because per unit was 5, so n means if used 250 unit, multiply by 5 is 750, like this. I'll just copy. If n is greater than 500 and n less than or equal to 700, print Your bill is rupees n into 10. If n is greater than 700 and n less than or equal to 1000, print. Okay, sorry. Your bill is rupees, then multiply by 15 and multiplied by 15. Now the last statement, we can use elif also like this. If n is greater than 1000 and then print like this also, but you can use else also, like else print your bill is and then rupees and then multiply it. Now we have made this function, we have run also this function, and now we have to make the bill for 5 people. So we will use the for loop for I in range 5, and then we have to ask the name of the customer and electricity used by them. So we will make a variable a input, then name of the customer, and then this, and then n, this n as int input, but and then electricity used, and then over here we will call the function bill and n. Okay, and then we will execute. So we will write the name first, and electricity use may be 450, and we have got our bill. Your bill is 2250. Okay, so now we have to give the instructions also. We'll make another function so we can give the instructions in every bill. So maybe instruction, and then just write print to pay the bill as first July if bill not paid pay pay a fine of 1 rupees 1000. A place, we have to give the name of the place, maybe Okay, so this is the information, and then now we have made this function. Now we will run, and then give space the function. Okay, just a minute. Now, given the name, now electricity use maybe 450, and then we've got the information also now, like the last date, and then if not paid, the fine, and then the address. And now let's make name of the customer is okay, and electricity use maybe 546. So then like this, the information again, and then maybe and electricity maybe more than 1000, like, and then we have got a bill and the information again, and like this electricity again we have to make, because we have given the range as 5. The bill ask us the name and then the electricity used 5 times. So and then electricity was maybe, so we have made the electricity bill and we have got the information also in every bill. So this is how we have used the arguments with if else statement, and we have learned about the how can we use more than one time the arguments, and with if else statements, and how can we use the user defined functions one more than one time. So this is it for today. Thank you. Let me get new topics for you.